Hi everyone, it is Tree from Lost Time Toys, and today we are going to be focusing our discussion on combs. So, hairbrushes, combs, and one of the first things that I'll say is I was very confused about these combs for the longest time, but I think I figured it out, and with your help, I can do a proper show and tell. So, let me begin by saying the very first Rainbow Brite comb that I got was this one. Do you see this? This is an orange Rainbow Brite comb. I got it in a lot that came with a bunch of dolls, so I was very confused, to put it bluntly. I thought that this comb initially was a comb that came with a Lala Orange doll from 1985. I was incorrect. This comb actually belongs to the Color Cottage, which is this vinyl tote, essentially shaped like a rainbow, that was used to carry. It's like a carrying bag for the Rainbow Brite dolls. And among the pieces, there's lots of like really brightly colored pieces of furniture. They gave you this orange comb. Separately, the thing that makes it even more confusing is that I started seeing this comb. So apparently, in the Rainbow Brite Color Cottage, you could either get a yellow comb or an orange comb. So I got this comb very recently. I purchased it off of eBay because I was like, I need to complete my collection of Rainbow Brite combs. I like the way that I thought this was belonged to Lala Orange, and for the longest time, I displayed it with Lala Orange. I thought this comb belonged to Canary Yellow, which led me to believe, before I found out that, hey, these both belonged to the Color Cottage, I was like, I have to find a green comb. I have to find a purple comb. I have to find a indigo comb. They were never produced. These are the only two variants of combs that came with the Color Cottage. Cool. So, there are five Rainbow Brite combs in the 1980s. This was the second comb after the orange comb that I got. So, obviously, and my prediction was that, hey, this goes with the Tickled Pink doll. It was true. It did go with the dress up Tickled Pink doll from 1986. However, an interesting thing about this comb is that it was also included with the Sunriser hard body horse, which I showed recently, and it was also included in the Starlight hard body horse. So basically, the entire 1986 line had a variation of a comb. And for the horses, the hard body horses, and for Tickled Pink, it had this hot pink comb. So then, so I have this brochure that came with the dress up dolls. This is The World of Rainbow Brite. It's one of the last booklets that came. So this shows kind of the release from 1986, right? Here, let me show you. This one is signed by the designer of Moonglow. And so it says here, special comb included with 9-inch dolls. So that indicated to me, so it also says for the horses, combs included with these hard body horses. So that, then I realized that probably these two dolls would have combs, and I kind of made it my mission to collect the combs even if I couldn't find them in the dolls in the boxes. So I had 3 combs. I had orange, yellow, and pink. These 2 from the Color Cottage, this from Tickled Pink, or the Hard Barty Horses. It took me a while, but I found a red one. So this is the red comb that was included with the Dress Up Rainbow Brite from 1986. I got this from Germany, where a friend got me a European style Dress Up Rainbow Brite, which had thicker yarns of hair in the rainbow hair clip than the American dolls, and it included this red comb. So my mission was almost done. I had 4 of the Rainbow Brite combs, and I know that there was one more that I needed to get. And it's the hardest one to get. It's the Moon Glow 1986 comb. And it is this light peach color, and it's so hard to find a Moon Glow at all. And the ones that have all of its parts, but to find an accessory like a comb was extremely, extremely challenging. But a month ago, I found that my friend in Germany, thank you so much, Nick, you are the best. He sent me a lot that had this amazing comb. And I can't express to you how excited I was to get this, because at some point I was crazy enough to try to find a duplicate like comb and spray paint it this color, but I couldn't find the exact color. So let me show you how cool this is. It is this light pink, almost peach color, and it's like slightly iridescent. But the thing about these combs, and I will say it now, I use these combs at least once a day. Not for myself, because I don't think it would. I do have a cowlick right now. I don't think it would work so well. But the thing about these combs is that they are perfect. The size and the spacing is perfect for the yarn hair in all of the Rainbow Brite dolls. With the steamer and this comb, you can basically get your dolls looking as mint as the day they came from the box. So that is my long, excessively long obsession with collecting these combs, and I'm so happy that I have all of them now. If you guys have any questions about these Rainbow Brite combs, just let me know in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer to the best of my ability. Thank you guys.